डंडाउत बंधन अनकबार सर्व कला समरथ डोलन ते राखो प्रभु नानक दे कर हाथ तेरे जोर मैं गूंगा कहता हूँ तेरा सदका तेरी शरण धन साहिब श्री गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब जी दी गुरु खालसा साध संगत साहिब जीओ वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. We're blessed again to be gathered together to continue reflecting on the Ardas. The Ardas is the way in which we call out for the support of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, our Gurus, all the Gursikhs, the great Gursikhs, Gurmukhs, and all those Gursikhs who gave their Shahidiyan. So whatever we ask for, we can be blessed through their power. We have reached the stage where the Ardas, after all the titles and the respect Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji shows, is beginning to remember. And who do they remember first? Who do they say that we should remember first? Pritham, Bhagauti, Simar. Pritham is first, Simar is we should remember and recite. And who should we remember and recite first? Bhagauti. Now, the Shabad Bhagauti has been used in the Ardas 2 times previously. And in the previous videos, we have reflected that first of all, Sri Bhagauti Ji Sahai, the first time, Bhagauti means Shastra, it means Kirpan, it means the Sri Sahib, it means the ceremonial sword that we as Sikhs carry. And then Var Sri Bhagauti Ji Ki Paat Sahi Dasmi. In the second time Bhagauti Shabad is used, Bhagauti means the primal power, the Ad Shakti of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, the primal power of the Almighty Lord. In this third time, Pritham Bhagauti Simar Kar. In this third time, Pritham Bhagauti Simar Kar. Who do we remember first? In this time, Bhagauti is translated to mean Mahakal. Mahakal is the name for Akal Purkh Vaheguru. Maha meaning supreme, Kal meaning the destroyer, death, time. Mahakal, the destroyer of time, the destroyer and creator of death, the almighty primal Lord themselves, Akal Purkh Vaheguru. So first, we must always remember Akal Purkh Vaheguru. And to remember Akal Purkh Vaheguru is where we get all our blessings. So although we are going to remember all the 10 Gurus in the Ardas, and they are the forms of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, we must remember their Nirgun form, their formless form. Nirgun, no characteristic, no quality, formless. We must remember them in the outset. The form that is infinite, the form that exists in every single part of creation. Akal Purkh Vaheguru, Pritham Bhagauti Simar Kar. And if we remember them in the first instance, then they will always be outside. They will be Hajar Najar. They will be always with us at all times, removing any obstacles in our daily lives. Bhagat Prahlad Ji, a Bhagat mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. We remember them at the start of the Rehra Sahib Ji da part that we do in the evening. Har Jug Jug Bhagat Upaya, Pej Rakhda Aya Ram Raje, Har Nakas Dusht Har Marya, Prahlad Taraya. Harnakas was Bhagat Prahlad Ji's father. He had been given many boons from his previous lives, and he couldn't die in the day, he wouldn't be able to die in the night, he was protected, he was blessed like that. He wouldn't be able to be killed from anyone or anything created in the 84 lakh June, in the 8.4 million birth and death life cycle, any species created within that. He wouldn't die at day, he wouldn't die at night. He wouldn't die on land, he wouldn't die on water. He had all these boons, and because he had those boons, he felt that he was the Almighty Lord, and he wanted everybody to worship him as that. But his son, Bhagat Prahlad Ji, didn't do that. He was blessed in his mother's womb, and his mother's womb, when she was reciting and remembering the Gyan of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, he was blessed listening to that at that time. And so when he came into the world, Bhagat Prahlad Ji would always say the Almighty Lord is the greatest power, not the worldly materialistic powers within the world, not even his own father. Harnakas was jealous of this, and he wanted to change Bhagat Prahlad Ji. The teachers were told to tell Bhagat Ji that his father Harnakas was the greatest. But Bhagat Prahlad Ji would always tell his teachers that the Almighty Lord is the greatest. Harnakas, his own father, sent his soldiers, sent snakes to poison him. The fangs of the snakes became pure nectar. The soldiers' weapons didn't attack. Elephants were sent to trample all over him. They couldn't destroy him. He was thrown off cliffs, thrown into wells, made to hug burning poles. But each and every instant, because he remembered the Lord, Pritham Bhagauti Simar Kar, he recited the name of the Lord. He would always call out on the Lord, and the Almighty would be there to protect him. And then when Harnakas went himself to try and destroy Bhagat Prahlad Ji, Akal Purkh Vaheguru came in the form of Narsingh. They manifested themselves in the form of Narsingh. Because Harnakas couldn't be destroyed by any anything from the 84 lakh June, then Waheguru created a form that wasn't in the 84 lakh June. Narsingh, half human, half lion, half sher, if you will, and then they destroyed Harnakas. Harnakas dust har marya, Prahlad taraya. The dust, the evil Harnakas was destroyed, and Bhagat Prahlad ji was blessed, and he taraya, he became one with the Almighty Lord, and he then led the Raj and led a pious, a pure Raj, and that community was then blessed under the guidance of Bhagat Prahlad ji. So Bhagat Prahlad ji called out on the Almighty Lord, and he was protected. Bibi Draupadi ji, who's also mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib ji. Panchali ko Raj Sabha mein hai, Ram naam sud ai. In the Raj Sabha, in the court of the kings of that time, Ram naam sud ai. She remembered, she concentrated on Ram's naam, the Almighty's name. She remembered them, and then she was protected, because Draupadi ji was the wife of the Pandavas, 5 brothers, and they had lost her, gambling her away to their enemies. And then they, to disrespect Draupadi ji, they wanted to strip her in front of the court, in the court of in their own court, the king's court. But when she recited the name of the Lord, as they were trying to take her clothes, she was wrapped in a sari. That sari became of infinite length, and as they pulled one layer off her, another layer was there at all times, so she was not disrespected. So she was protected by the Almighty Lord because she remembered the Lord. Pritham Bhagauti Simar Kar. So all of us, just like they who remember the Almighty Lord comes down, and they will always protect us. They will always be there for us, whether to protect us if we're being disrespected, whether if we're being attacked, or anything in our lives, any tensions, worries, or any obstacles in our daily lives. Akal Purkh Waheguru ji comes and they remove those obstacles if we remember them. Pritham Bhagauti Simar Kar. To take this further, we can say that Guru Gobind Singh Sahib ji is giving us a hukam. Always first, before doing anything, remember the Almighty. So when we're starting work, say Waheguru. When we're going to sleep, say Waheguru. When we're waking up, say Waheguru. When we're about to eat, say Waheguru. We know as we sneeze, some of us already say Waheguru. But whenever we're doing any act, standing up, say Waheguru. Walking, say Waheguru. Sitting down, say Waheguru. Getting the habit of saying Waheguru at every instant when we're about to do something will give us the practice of being able to say Waheguru with every breath. That will help us develop, and there are many Gursikhs who do that anyway, but this is just a starting way to getting that practice in our daily lives. Say Waheguru before we do absolutely anything, and when we do everything. If we get into that habit, then we will be able to follow the hukam of remembering Waheguru with every breath, and they will be with us all the time, removing any obstacles in our path. So this part of the Ardas is now Guru Gobind Singh Sahib ji showing us, as we do it and as they are doing it, is remembering and calling for the support of Waheguru in this instance, and then we're going to move on to remembering the Gurus, the Gursikhs and the Shaheed Singh Singhaniya, and calling on them to support us in our daily lives. So Pritham Bhagauti Simar Kar. Let us pray and hope that Akal Purkh Waheguru blesses us so we can always remember Waheguru at every instance before we do absolutely anything. We remember Waheguru, and so we can walk on their path to live Sikhi. Deho sajjan si siriyan Jehovah sahib se me likhe katah na shutiye khen khen pulanhar baksanhar baksla nanak par utar. Waheguru ji ka khalsa, Waheguru ji ki fateh.